How Gotye came and became somebody we used to know. Gotye burst onto the music scene with his smash hit, Somebody That I Used to Know, and the single stayed at the top of the charts for 8 weeks straight. The breakup ballad was one of the biggest hits of its decade, but it was also a one-hit wonder. What's the story behind the song? Who was Gotye? And how did he live out his own song to become somebody that we used to know? Gotye is the stage name for the Belgian-born Australian named Wouter De Backer. How'd he get the name Gotye? Well, his first name is the Dutch version of Walter, and Gotye is the French version of Walter. So, Walter respelled Gotye to mirror how it sounds when spoken aloud. The artist got his start playing a variety of different musical instruments and listening to synthwave groups like Depeche Mode. His later music reflects his roots in synth-driven pop music in a variety of different subgenres. Gotye released 2 albums before making it big. The first, Boardface, was crafted from 2001 to 2004, and his next project, Like Drawing Blood, took him through 2006 to 2009. Then, in 2010, Gotye released Making Mirrors and achieved international success with his lead single, Somebody That I Used to Know, landing on the charts in 18 different countries. So how did Gotye create lightning in a bottle with this song, and what's the story behind Somebody That I Used to Know? It's no surprise the song is about Gotye's ex, but thanks to his interview with Rolling Stone Australia, fans got to hear the details that brought out such a heartfelt tune. Gotye and his ex broke up around 3 years before the song was released, and while it wasn't a nasty breakup, it was, in his words, messy in the sense that we hurt each other more than we needed to because it wasn't a clean break. I guess it's closest to what the chorus is about. We both realized we had to move on, and we haven't seen each other since. Gotye wanted the song to reflect the drama of his breakup, how relationships often fall apart slowly, and he also wanted the song to show that breakups have 2 sides to the same story. To express his ex's perspective on their breakup, Gotye collaborated with New Zealand pop singer and multi-instrumentalist Kimbra. In an interview with American songwriter, Gotye said, "The multiple perspective aspect has struck people. It's written openly enough that it expresses that confusion you can have after a broken relationship." Gotye's careful craftsmanship of the lyrics and progression of the song helped listeners connect to it, and audiences around the world could project their own nostalgia and melancholy onto the track. Released July 5th, 2011, Somebody That I Used to Know went double platinum, selling 1.48 million copies in the UK alone and topping the charts there. It also topped the charts in the US and got an 8-time platinum certification by the Recording Industry Association of America for selling 7.9 million copies, and it topped the charts in tons of other countries as well. Gotye's single got tons of covers as well, from artists of virtually every genre, with highlights like The Fergies, Ingrid Michaelson, Coheed and Cambria, and even the likes of DJ Tiesto made a remix. At 31, Gotye finally made it in the music biz, but shortly after his breakout hit, news around the artist quieted down. What happened to Gotye, and how did he fade from the limelight? After winning a Grammy for Somebody That I Used to Know, fans all around the world were hyped for more music from Gotye. But after his album Making Mirrors, he basically vanished from the music world. Although he hasn't been working under his many artist's name, he has continued to work on lesser-known side projects that he promotes on his Twitter page. Gotye's biggest project is actually his work with Chris Schroeder. The two founded a band called The Basics back in 2002, long before his hit single. Together with Tim Heath, The Basics have released 5 albums and 5 EPs, along with plenty of live albums. The vibe of The Basics is completely different from the sound fans have come to love with his solo work, but his prior commitment to The Basics isn't why Gotye left center stage. So why didn't he strike while the iron was hot and capitalize on his success? Remember how Gotye grew up listening to synth-heavy music? Well, one of his idols was Jean-Jacques Perry, who helped pioneer alternative pop with his unique synth style. In 2016, Jean-Jacques passed away, so Gotye launched another side project called the Line Orchestra in honor of his hero to preserve and extend the legacy of the Line, an electronic keyboard invented in 1941 that Jean-Jacques perfected in his music. These 2 projects have taken up the bulk of Gotye's work time over the last decade. Back in 2019, The Basics released a new album, and in the year 2020, the man himself released 2020 Live at the Song Room, and he announced plans for his fourth studio album under his main Gotye handle. These side projects never gained anywhere close to the popularity of his one-hit wonder, so the news of an upcoming Gotye release has been quiet, as fans all around the world forgot about the man behind the song they know and love. Even though Gotye fell out of the limelight, the breakup song is a timeless expression, and his take made a huge impact on the world. While Gotye basically broke up with his fans after his hit single, Somebody That I Used to Know, he is poised to stage a comeback. Do you think Gotye will be able to craft another smash hit? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like the video and subscribe for all the best music content right here in one place.